Hi everyone, welcome to Faith and Flour. This is Robin, and in today's video I have tons of cleaning motivation for you. My sister and her boyfriend were just visiting from North Carolina. We had a great time, but now it's time to clean up and reset our home. I'm starting off in our family's media room. This is where we like to hang out. This is where Patrick and I work out in the morning. So I'm doing a quick tidy up. Patrick actually works in this room and he has a meeting. So I'm rushing to get through and I won't be vacuuming in here today, but I will hit that tomorrow. There are still a lot of things I can do without making noise, so I'm going to handle all of that today. And I also have a couple of new DIY cleaning recipes for you, so make sure you keep watching to find out about those. We had a great time getting to know my sister's boyfriend while they were here, and we took them to as many places around Austin as we could in the pouring rain. We had a ton of rain while they were here, but it was really beneficial. A lot of you have asked how our plants are doing after the Texas snow and ice storms, and this big agave in the front yard that we thought might be lost is doing really well. The core is alive. I think it's gonna make it. These bushes had to be cut down, but they're coming back. We've got blooms in the yard, and spring has definitely sprung around Austin. It was a little late coming this year, but well worth the wait. We did lose a lot of things, but everything is starting to look a lot better. We will definitely have some replanting to take care of in the fall, but right now things look pretty good. I have a little bit of a love-hate relationship with this chair. It is the most comfortable seat for watching movies, but it's stuffed with feathers, so I'm always picking those off. It doesn't even help to use a vacuum cleaner. They're just impossible. All that's left to do in here is a quick dusting, a little tidying here and there, and then I'm off to do other things quietly so I don't interrupt Patrick's meeting. Kyle is back in North Carolina working, so while Chris and her boyfriend Matt were here, she stayed here in Kyle's room. So I'm going to just quickly change the sheets, get them washed and put back on the bed, do a little dusting, and then I'm going to clean the adjoining bathroom. And I'm going to do the same thing downstairs in the guest room where Matt stayed. I will change the sheets, dust, and clean the bathroom. If you're familiar with my weekly cleaning routine, and if you're not, I'll have that video linked in the description box. I do my vacuuming and mopping on a separate day, so that works out great. I can do all of this and save that for tomorrow, and that way I'll keep things quiet. After gathering up all of the sheets and towels and getting everything going in the laundry room, I wanted to quickly dust this room. I did a really thorough job before our guests came, but I want to go ahead and hit the sort of high traffic areas and get it all reset just in case we have an unexpected guest. Everything will be ready to go. While I'm waiting on the sheets and towels, I'll show you the new DIY cleaners that I've really been loving. So the first one is sort of a soft scrub, and it's just made with a 1/4 cup of baking soda, a 1/4 cup of Castile soap, and 1 tablespoon of hydrogen peroxide. And then the other one is a cleaner made with hydrogen peroxide that's sort of a DIY disinfecting spray. So I'm going to show you that in a couple of minutes. But first I'm going to show you how I use the soft scrub right after I clean all of these dishes. While my sister and Matt were here, we had a discussion about scorpions and how a black light will help reveal them. And we don't have one, so Matt actually gave us one as a gift. And there are other uses for black lights, like revealing dirt in your sink. So I had sort of fun exploring our house, revealing all of the things that I thought were clean. So as you can see, the black light sort of reveals the dirt and it sort of glows. So you can see areas of my sink that aren't really visible with the naked eye that are kind of dirty, like that spot in the lower right hand corner. That's kind of gross. Now take a look in this other corner. Ew, it looks really gross. You can see the sort of blue glowing stuff in the corners, and obviously those are places that I haven't cleaned very well. So I am going to use my soft scrub cleaner to give my sink a really good scrub down. Hydrogen peroxide is a great disinfectant, and most of us have this in our home along with baking soda, so it's really easy to whip up, really inexpensive, and hopefully it's going to be really effective. I'm going to check it with a black light afterwards. I also added about 10 drops of grapefruit essential oil just to scent it. There are other essential oils that you can use that have antibacterial properties, so anything that you choose to use I'm sure would be great. I will put the recipes for these two cleaners down in the description box so that you can cut, paste, and print if you like. Feel free to switch out to whatever type of essential oil you like. This grapefruit smells absolutely amazing, so I'm super happy with that choice. And the DIY soft scrub worked great. All of that glowing material is no longer visible. I think I found one tiny speck in the corner. I'll show you that in a minute. But otherwise, it looks spotless, super clean, and that gives me tremendous peace of mind. It was difficult to capture on film, but there is one tiny little glowing blue dot on sort of the flaps of our garbage disposal there, so I missed that. And also there's a glowing dot in the corner of the sink. If you can see that sort of bright blue glowing dot, one tiny little speck that I missed, and also one over to the right I see, but otherwise when I scanned the sink, it looked great. To make the disinfecting spray, I'm using 2 parts distilled water, 1 part hydrogen peroxide, and about 10 drops of essential oil. And I chose to use lemon because it has some great disinfecting properties. Plus, it's really good at loosening things up like soap scum if I want to use it in the bathroom. And I'm mixing it all together in this amber colored bottle because hydrogen peroxide is much more effective when it's kept dark. So if you don't have an amber colored bottle, you could put it in a clear glass bottle and then just keep it in a dark cabinet. And this is the black light that Matt gave us. It's really powerful, and as you can see, I'm using it all over our home to reveal the dirt, including on our toilets. And I just felt that it just really was kind of unappealing to show you our dirty toilets, but I am going to show you how I clean them with this spray, and I'll use the black light afterwards to show you just how clean they did get. If you're interested in getting a black light for your home, I will have it in my Amazon store, and the link for that is always down in the description box. After scrubbing the inside of the toilet, and I always use the Method Anti-Bac toilet cleaner for that, I'm using my DIY spray with a paper towel to clean the outside. And it did a great job. The toilet was so clean afterwards. And again, I have great peace of mind knowing that there's nothing that I missed. But I do have to say that the black light picks up lint. So if you use a paper towel that leaves a lot of lint behind, then you're gonna think that you missed a lot of spots. So when I cleaned the other toilets, I used a cloth that is lint-free, and I will show you that as I clean the guest bathroom. Next, it's putting the duvet back in the cover, and this is not my favorite job, but it's not that difficult with this one because there are ties in all 4 corners that I can secure the duvet, which is the thing I really like about this one in Kyle's room. So I just lay it out flat on the bed, inside out, and then I lay the duvet cover over top of it, and I tie all of the corners. This duvet is rather thin. The one that we have on our bed is thicker, and I like to use what's known as the burrito method. And if you're not familiar with that, I've shown it in previous videos. I think it's been a while. And that's a sort of quick and easy way to get the duvet in there and keep it rather, wrinkle-free on the inside. But with this thin one, that method doesn't work so great. So I just reach in from the bottom and grab the top corner and just sort of flip it inside out that way. And I do the same thing on the other side. And with this thin one, it works pretty good. And I can straighten it out so that, it's not sort of all bunched up in there. And once I get it straight, I just button the bottom and I fold it up and put it aside because the sheets are still in the dryer, and once they're finished, I'll come up and finish making the bed. I'm also going to dust this room, and I can do it really quickly with my dusting glove from eCloth. I love eCloth tools. You also saw me use the extendable duster earlier in the video. These things just make it so quick and easy because they grab all of the dust and sort of lock it in, and I can wash them in my washing machine and they're good as new afterwards. And if they're really dusty, I can even vacuum them in between. And with this dusting glove, I can switch hands and use the other side. So when I have some quick dusting to do, this is what I usually grab. And of course, I have a link in the description box to eCloth if you're interested in checking them out. The sun is out today and things are starting to heat up. So when I went down to grab the sheets out of the dryer, I also tied my hair back, and kind of missing having hair long enough to wear in a ponytail, but this is doing the trick for me today. And I'm also wearing one of my summer dresses. If you're one of my subscribers who likes my 10-item wardrobe videos, this is a dress that I've had in my summer wardrobe for probably since I started my 10-item wardrobe. I love this dress, and I'm starting to pull out some of those things and wear them now that it's getting warmer. I'm in the process of evaluating my summer wardrobe from last year to see which items I want to bring back. Most of them are coming back, but I'm trying them on and wearing them, especially on the hot days, as we sort of transition from the cooler spring weather to the very hot summer weather we have here in Austin. On to cleaning the bathrooms, and I started downstairs in the guest bathroom, of course with the toilet, and after I cleaned the inside, I gave the outside a good spray down with my DIY cleaner, and then I decided this time to clean it with a cotton cloth. These are actually dish towels from IKEA. They're 100% cotton and they leave very little lint behind, so they're really good for this sort of thing. I used to use them as kitchen towels, but over time as they got stained, I started transitioning them to cleaning cloths, and at this point that's what I'm using them for exclusively. So don't worry, I won't be cleaning the toilet and then using these to dry dishes. They're really a great alternative to disposable things. I am kind of a fan of disposable disinfecting wipes for the toilet, but I can put all of these in a wash load on hot water and they will be sanitized. I can even add a little bleach if I'm really concerned about it, and they will be great for cleaning. We have Kohler toilets in our home, and the design allows you to remove the seat very easily, which is great because you can access that area that gets really gross and clean it thoroughly. Today I'm going to be trying out Grove Collaborative's glass cleaning concentrate to clean the mirrors in the bathrooms. So I've always been a fan of their cleaning concentrates. I usually use eCloth for most everything, but I find it really nice to switch it up once in a while. This one has sort of an apple scent. It's not very overpowering, but it does smell nice. For the sink, countertop, and fixtures, I'm using the Grove Collaborative's Tub and Tile Concentrate. It is okay to use the peroxide cleaner that I made, but you are supposed to use it sparingly on natural stone. The hydrogen peroxide does have some bleaching qualities, and it's not the best to use on a regular basis, so I probably won't be using that on our stone. I like this one from the Grove Collaborative, and I also really like the one from MB Stone Care that I showed you before. the towels are fresh and clean too, so I'm just going to return those to the guest bathroom, and the guest bedroom and bathroom are done, all reset and ready for the next guest. Now I'm going to repeat everything here in Kyle's bathroom, which my sister Chris used while she was here. And I'm also going to clean the shower and tub. I didn't do that in the guest bathroom because that shower is just easier to clean when you're in it. So I actually took a shower in there myself and cleaned it thoroughly. That's just the easiest way. And I did a blue light check, all clean. I actually did this in the guest room too, but forgot to film it, and I promise I got it clean as well. Things that are really white will also glow with a blue light, like the caulk that goes around the bottom of the toilet, so that's not dirt you're seeing there. I promise I cleaned it too. To clean the shower today, I'm sticking with the Grove Collaborative Tub and Tile Concentrate, and I'm going to use that on the countertop too. That's it for my cleaning today. I'm going to go take a rest, and tomorrow I will get the floors done. I hope that today's video gave you lots of cleaning motivation to tackle some areas in your home. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to give me a thumbs up before you go. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so. Subscribing is easy and absolutely free. All you have to do is click on my picture. Thank you for spending your time with me here today. I look forward to talking with you in the comments, and of course I'll see you in the next video. So until then, have a wonderful week.